Years ago, when I moved down to Southern California from Vancouver, Canada, it was because I was so desperately in need of a change. I was so tired of being single. Almost all my friends were married, and the ones who were single were stuck in the same negative patterns as I was. Something needed to change. I felt like I had exhausted this entire supply of any man out there worth dating, and I was tired of repeating the same old patterns over and over again with the same kind of princes who always turned out to be frogs. Attracting emotionally unavailable men, no matter how promising and full of potential they seemed, had become my MO, and it was taking a huge toll on my self-esteem. I was starting to question whether there really was something wrong with me after all, and I was beginning to wonder whether I would ever find someone compatible who would want to be with me as much as I wanted to be with him. California for me represented that new beginning. I felt it calling to me even as I had visited there and found all the pieces coming together to make this move. I was sure that everything that was missing from my life was going to be found in this new and very different place from where I was. What I found, though, was that although everything was new and exciting, I was still attracting a very similar type of man. One that I soon came to recognize as the same type I'd been attracting back in my old hometown. The realization struck me that even though I had made such a huge change by moving, I was still the same me. I was still the same person with the same subconscious needs that were still attracting the same type of men, even in this new location, even though my physical location had completely changed. I realized that in spite of all the changes I had made, a new country, a new city, a new career, I was essentially the same person inside. It was no wonder I was still attracting the same thing. I had changed the exterior things about myself, but I hadn't gotten to the root of what was causing me so much pain. The me deep down with all the baggage that I had accumulated over my entire life. No external changes were going to bring about the kind of true change I was looking for until I finally figured that part out. And that is what I finally ultimately discovered, that while changes we make on the outside can provide the impetus for true change, inspiring us with the motivation to change the path we're on, it's only when we look within ourselves to make those internal changes that we can expect to start attracting something different and create a truly new life for ourselves. Without that internal shift in consciousness, we can't expect any external changes to automatically bring about the changes in our relationships that we're looking for. Until we figure that part out, we're only bringing our old selves along with us. Now, what does this mean for you today? Well, if you're finding yourself drawn to a different place that you think will make everything better in your life, if you feel that urge to change your life up right now, to try out a new city or even a different country if that option is available to you, to remake yourself, go ahead and follow that new path and make those external changes that provide the practical part of a fresh new start to your life. But along the way, remember that making a fresh start and breaking those all too familiar relationship patterns that aren't working are both about the same thing, helping you do the internal work of looking honestly and lovingly at yourself and who you really are, and asking those deep questions that we talked about in our last video. It's about letting go of what's not working and finding what does work, not for everyone else, but for you. It's never easy to be honest with ourselves and face some of our toughest decisions where love and relationships are concerned, but it's the only way to start bringing something different into our lives, and ultimately someone worthy of the kind of love that you have to offer. So how about you? Are you ready to make some changes in your life? I want to hear all about it in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe and pass this video along to a friend. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.